We began in Dover. Yesterday we were in Dunkirk, and tomorrow, on the eve of the actual D-Day anniversary, this very special group of veterans will head to Portsmouth for a national commemoration. One of the first off the boat today to chat to some of the Marines here was Roy Cooper. He's 101. Some of them were doing a conga around the bar last night. This has been an anniversary voyage like no other. In Poole this morning, Royal Marines circle the MV Boudicca. One military generation saluting another. Theirs being trained for war, theirs perhaps forever defined by it. Quietly they take in the scene below. Many themselves once Royal Marines, like 96-year-old Joseph Kelsey. What do you make of this reception here?
Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it, Jane? Absolutely marvellous. You know, give them a wave, that's it, you know.
The Royal British Legion has chartered this ship for these 250 men and women among the last surviving British veterans of the 1944 D-Day invasion. The one-time plane spotters, gunners, drivers, medics, commandos, radio operators and more, who in a remarkable Allied endeavour helped open the Second Front in France and bring to a close the tyranny of Hitler. What's it like now being on board this ship and heading to France, heading back again?
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You're enjoying it?
I'm thoroughly enjoying it. When are we going to be? Are you started?
Yes, we started, yeah.
I was very surprised too with the number for a little village like this.
We first met Ron Jones, who's 95, in his hometown of Newbridge, South Wales.
This is Movie Time. Lionel Gamlin reporting.
At 14, he left school to become a stonemason. At 19, he was hurtling towards Normandy in a landing craft.
I can remember going down into dark green water and panicking because I couldn't swim, of course.
And the noise at that time?
Oh, the noise was terrible, terrible.
By the end of D-Day, nearly 160,000 troops, mostly British, Canadian and American, had landed. Thousands of Allied and German soldiers were killed. What's it like seeing that old footage of that time in your life?
I can hardly believe that we got through it. Can hardly believe that I'm, here today and I've got through that, all that.
Really?
It was, yes. Mm-hmm. It was, as I say, we were all scared stiff, I suppose.
On Thursday, Ron will return to the Normandy beaches he can't forget. For the first time in 75 years. How often have they wondered what a moment like this would be? Together again, quieter, frailer, but still uniquely bound by lives shaped in another century's war. This is Arthur Moore.
PJX 632059, sir. You never forget your number, but I can't think of my phone number sometimes.
He's now 92. He was 17 on D-Day.
It was terrible, mate. The troops was coming in on the boats, and they was fully loaded. I was jumping off the boat, but it was too rough. I just went under and drowned. It was terrible, There's some nights, when it gets near, I can't sleep about it, I'm thinking about it all the time. But them poor fellas, I went through hell. The French always stop and speak to you and thank you. for what you've done, like, but I've done nothing. Your heroes are not here today. They're gone. Like, bless them. Bless their hearts. A bit upset about it. Terrible one.
What are your thoughts coming back here, Dad?
Yesterday in Dunkirk, Stanley Ellis left the ship to step back tentatively onto the beach from where his late brother Len was once evacuated. And a passerby later shakes his hand in gratitude.
I'm overwhelmed with all this. It's really quite an experience.
For some whose eyes were once transfixed by the devastation of war, time has brought new challenges.
I'm registered blind, I am.
Are you? Well, I've got this macular degeneration.
Yeah, there, well, that's...
Have you got that?
Comparing notes, George Short, ex-gunner, and Albert Allen, a former commando accompanied on this trip by his daughter Diane.
Just going back over what he's actually did, we're very, very proud of him. All the family are very proud of him. And indeed all these old chaps, smashing. Very, very privileged to be here.
From Dover to Dunkirk to Poole and onwards, this voyage is capturing a special moment in time, perhaps the last such gathering in numbers like these. How do you think you'll be feeling the moment you step foot on that beach again?
A very lucky chap. A very lucky chap that I've been privileged to step up onto that beach.
And so Ron Jones and this extraordinary group of veterans set sail again, to Portsmouth, then to Normandy, where once the stakes were so high, to mark D-Day, that great milestone in the battle for Europe.